you
the
found that
real
balance.
truth, right, is usually does not reside at extremes.
Right.
And so that pendulum that can spend some time at the extremes, but you want it to settle in the middle. The truth will always typically reside somewhere, maybe not exactly, but somewhere in the middle of two extremes. So no focus on it,
Mhm.
100% focus, those are never the answer, but in between. And so, yeah, I feel I've hit my stride. I found that perfect balance of just um, dealing with every important aspect of my life in an honorable way, not robbing honor from one to give another part more, but each part getting just the right amount. And that's an art. And I think it takes time and a lot of experience to kind of get all of your pieces together in that way. And I do feel that I've done that. So
Yeah,
I
fair
feel
enough.
fortunate.
Is this something that you actually, as part of your training, discuss, like the balance, the health? Because I mean, you trade the open like a boss. I mean, you can teach how to trade, that sort of thing, but do you actually include kind of like that holistic approach
Well,
to your traders?
let me write that idea down. You just gave me an idea. I shouldn't do that
Really?
next. But no, I don't. Usually just keep it. I usually keep almost everything trading oriented. But
Okay.
it really is. I think it's important. I mean, obviously, I think it's important. Um, but no, I don't do that. But that's not a bad idea. The holistic approach, and I think that as a trader matures and develops, especially the traders that have gotten beyond the point of trying to become profitable, the
Mhm.
traders who are supporting their lives through this activity at a certain point, I think that the vast majority of them mature and they hit that moment in their development, in their S curve, if you will,
Yeah.
that makes them focus more on just quality. So not even so much money, where it's just like, was this a quality trade? Am I living my life in a way that an honorable, quality driven way? Um, and so, I've always told my traders that trading is a microcosmic version of life.
Mhm.
And the precepts that are the same precepts that call for you being a great father, a great human being, a great husband or wife, or a great member of your church, or a worshiper of your God, right? The same, the same precepts that make you that are the same precepts that make you a good trader. They're not different. They're practically the same. And so you can improve in your trading and not improve in other areas of your life. It's impossible. For instance, you can't become a more disciplined individual in trading and then all of a sudden have no discipline in every other area of your life. It's not like discipline says, okay, wait a minute, my time is up. You finished trading. I'm off. Now discipline disappears. No, the development of discipline in one thing is automatically applicable in every other thing in your life. And so you can improve your trading without improving your life. And
Mhm.
when the trader really, truly, not just from an intellectual point of view, but actually understands that trading takes on this different nature, there's a different quality to it. The goal stops being just buying something for $1 and selling it for two. It starts to become the vehicle you use to change your life, to change the quality of your life. And so we all understand that there are times when something needs to be cut out of our lives, whether it's a toxic relationship, a bad marriage, whatever. But there's a time where things have to just come to an end. There's a time to cut a cancer out of your body. The same way that you need to know that in life, you need to know that in the market. There's a time to cut your trade. There's a
Mhm.
time where this stops being good and starts being a cancer. And if you hold on to this relationship that you have with this trade too long, it can destroy your life. The same way in your regular life, if you hold on to a destructive relationship too long, it can ruin your life. And so these are life lessons we're learning when we're learning how to handle ourselves in the market, because the market is nothing more than a microcosmic version of life, that bigger market we call life, right?
Yeah.
And so everything is inextricably intertwined. And so when you realize this, trading takes on this spiritual nature. It goes way beyond this monetary need. There's nothing wrong with it starting there, but it should not stay at that level. It should not remain there. And so, yeah, I mean, trading has done that in my life. It's made me a better individual. It's made me want to be a better individual. It's made me strive to keep my word, to keep my promises. If I can keep my promise to my trading plan, that means I can keep my promise to my wife or my children or my personal God. But if I can't keep my own promise, the promise I wrote down, the promise I made to myself, if I can't keep my own promises in the market, how can I keep my promise to anything else? I mean, it first starts with you. And so the market trading can serve as this very revealing mirror into your soul. And that's the problem that I think some people have, that it shows how ugly we can be sometimes, that we shift the focus to a different strategy or a different approach or a different mentor or a different seminar or a different method, a different indicator, a different platform, a different firm. It's like, instead of like, because when we get that glimpse, it's showing us a glimpse of ourselves, we move the blame to something else because it's painful. It's painful when you realize I can't do what I know I should do. Trading is not just knowing what to do. I mean, most people can get themselves to the point where they know what to do. It's, can you do what you know you should do? And very few people in life do what they know what they should do, right? I mean, they should work out, they should eat better, most people don't, right? So it's not just knowing, like we were talking about earlier in the conversation, where I learned in music that the technical knowing is the beginning.
Yeah.
And if you think that just knowing is the answer, you're going to be very shortchanged. But anyway, yes. So trading is, in my opinion, very inextricably intertwined with life and personal growth. And it's very special in that way. And when you realize that, it does take on a different dimension.